a human fighter who rushes into danger and is a little brash and bold when it comes to rushing in and taking damage. And I don't know, he's a lot of fun, especially in death race scenarios. So I'm very excited about this.
Yeah. I'm James Hake. I am the lead writer of D&D Beyond and one of the many, many wonderful authors of this book, Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. And I am playing a tiefling of Mammon named Aurelius Rex. And he is thrilled to be atop an infernal death machine, just as I am thrilled to be playing with you people.
I am Dale Kingsmill, and today I'm going to be playing a halfling fighter named Carapace Tomahawk.
What a great name!
Thank you. I worked very hard on it. And she once back in the day was a blacksmith until she lost her soul, and she started working to get it back here in Avernus, and eventually lost her mind.
Lost her soul and her mind.
Some ginkgo biloba
It's
might be
bad
in the
luck.
What's
future.
left to lose?
Yeah, nothing except this death race.
Yeah, let's not lose that.
This may be your one chance.
Yeah.
And I'm Ari Levitch, and I am a narrative designer on Dungeons and Dragons, and I work with Adam Lee. And
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun kicking around, working on some of the rules for Infernal War Machines.
Yeah. That is, Ari and I have worked many a night and many a day with this, and great to have you here. So yes. So the scene is, in this episode, we are going to actually do player versus player, Mad Max Fury Road style, with the McElroys being under the warlord Bitter Breath. You are a part of his gang, and you are here to bring him glory and power in Avernus, to try to boost him back up to where he once was. Bitter Breath was once a very powerful demon or devil here, and once longs to gain control. So, and you two are under the warlord Feonor?
Yes.
Yes. So you are now, Feonor has told you that she wishes you to bring her back as many souls and as many soul coins as she can possibly gather. And both of you have been told that Mad Maggie has heisted from Mammon a cache of soul coins and has jetted off in her war machine laden with these ill-gotten gains, and she is headed out into the Endlands to bring her hoard back. So Maggie's goons have this in their scavenger war machine, and your job is to go retrieve this. However, both of you know that the other warlord has been tipped off to this, and now you are both pursuing Mad Maggie's goons in their car. So you are about to heist the heisters, as it were. So as you blaze across the hellscape, sweeping sands and biting flies and meteors impacting, you see way in the distance a plume of smoke from Maggie's war machine, and you know you're hot on her trail. However, you now see a rival gang. From you, it's Bitter Breath. From you, it's Feonor. You're both flying the flags. They're fluttering the wind. And you're heading down, and you see Maggie's war machine go into a deep canyon that looks like it's been cleaved by a mighty blow from some godlike power. So there's this great chasm. You dive in, and you rush down in there, and then you start to begin to collide. And roll for initiative, my friends.
Let's have some fun.
Oh no, a 1.
Oh boy. Okay, that's
Oh,
not
no.
a strong
That's your
start.
first one.
Yeah, I think I critical failed, so I don't get to play. I just have to sit. I've been put in timeout.
8.
8.
19.
19.
It's really good.
I also have a strong 8.
Strong 8.
A dynamic 8.
I have a weak 8.
A powerful 8 and a weak 8. But so now, as we've said before, you have the option of having an NPC drive your war machine. As we now know, war machines have action stations on them. And so a war machine may have a harpoon gun, or it may have a wrecking ball, or it may have a massive chomping device on the front, as illustrated by these. This is a tormentor. Here are my very high-tech props.
Oh,
And
look at
this-
that.
I like that.
Is a demon grinder.
Oh man, that's really big.
It's really big.
We're
So
the
I
bad
Oh, we're
guys in
gonna
this scenario.
eat you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Slide this up.
Let's
Are,
watch
are they
one.
racing? There we go.
And this is the scavenger.
All right.
I just want everybody to be able to see ours.
So, as you go in, so now you have opted to have an NPC drive your war machine. So I will create a red cap that is driving. It is at your command. You are the higher ranked, and the red cap is named Scurv.
Scurv.
like, I'll drive your
war machine
for you. and go. And so now you can tell Scurv to do whatever you want. Now, Clint, you have elected, or shall I say, Merle, you have elected to be the helms person for your war machine.
So I can't tell anybody anything. Now.
You could just tell your war machine to go faster
Okay.
or slower. And should you wish it, you have demon ichor. It's demon blood that you can pour into the war machine to make it have a burst of unholy energy that will barrel it forward. However, after you've done that, it puts so much stress on the machine that every turn you must roll a d20. And should you roll a 1, a terrible mishap will happen. So
Count
use
on
it.
it.
at
Count
your
on
own
that
risk.
happening.
So that's like Nas. You can use Nas. And
Yes.
like, okay.
Little nitrous in there. Okay. Cool.
Little nitrous. So,
Did you say demon liquor or
Demon-
demon ichor?
Ichor.
demon ichor.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it is Ichor.
Is
isn't
it Ichor or
Demon
is it
liquor
Ichor?
is what you
It's
fuel
Ichor.
yourself
Let's
with.
spend the rest of
This
this
is gonna
stream
be an
debating
argument
whether
about
it's
that.
Ichor or Ichor.
Can we argue pronunciation this whole
Yeah,
time?
people
No?
will love it.
I'm Team Michael all the way. Come on.
Yeah, Team Ichor right
Yeah.
now.
I believe in Ichor, but that's okay. We'll hash it out later.
you say ichor, and I say ichor. So, now we have Aurelius.
Yes.
You have the jump. You've got initiative. You are both blazing into this canyon that is beginning to funnel you down. You see Mad Maggie's goons up front, and they're like howling off the side.
A lot of obscene gestures. Yeah.
That's just rude.
and for
just
and for
mean.
Avernus, these are really obscene gestures. And you now are about to funnel in to, and you see Bitter Breath's crew with you. What do you do?
I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be as big and villainous and dramatic as possible. I'm going to flash one of these soul coins up in the air down at them. And I say to you, in the name of Mammon and of Feanor, you will not win this day.
okay.
All right. We quit.
And there's some battle stations on this demon grinder, aren't there?
There are. So let me see with you here.
I see some
that's
big
a
chomping teeth up there. I see a big wrecking ball in the back.
So, yes, on the demon grinder, you have these following. In fact, I will give you this.
Ooh, we get a
Hey.
handout.
Yay.
Yay!
On a
Thanks,
color
teacher.
printer.
Ooh.
Now you'll want this back at
Spend
the
no
end of the lesson.
expense.
Ooh, okay. So I am going to slide myself down to the wrecking ball, Miley Cyrus style, and, well, looks like we've got a nice juicy target right here.
Okay. So you can talk to your to Scurv if you wish to move the demon grinder into range.
Scurv, bring us into battering range to those good boys.
Yes, my lord, I shall.
Scurv pulls this massive demon grinder close, and you see, bearing down on you, a terrifying, well, perhaps terrifying to you, or perhaps you've seen it all before, but this demon grinder comes in, and go ahead and operate your devastating wrecking ball.
Ooh, that ain't good. 16 plus 9, 25.
25.
How is that not good?
That's
very
Not
good.
good for us.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that probably hits your machine, huh?
Yes.
Now, see, I didn't bring 8d8 with me here.
All right.
It
Let's see
hits
what we
for
got.
8
We got-
D8?
D8s here.
Yeah, we
Against-
can-
against the
we can work
machine.
this out.
Here's
There's one. There's
Ooh, 4,
There's another
6, 8.
Use the tinkly one.
Ooh, well, if you insist. I like that tinkle.
oh, that's a lot of D8s.
Oh, boy.
8.
And that ends our
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us today.
8, 33, 38, 39. 39 against the
39.
enemy machine.
so
There you
Are
are,
we
Clint, thanks.
dead?
no. You
Okay.
have quite a few hit points
Okay,
on
great.
Thanks so
your
much. I'll
your
just keep these in
fine
the pool,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
thank
yeah.
God for that.
your tormentor. So with war machines, we have damage thresholds. So if you take less than 10 points, it just ricochets harmlessly off of it. We have also mishap thresholds, which if it does more than the mishap threshold, it does it provokes a mishap. So on the tormentor, it's a mishap threshold of 20. So you have done
Ooh.
39 points of damage.
So you hit something pretty important to the machine itself, and let's see what happens
The
to
gas
it.
line ruptures,
Mhm.
spraying
Well,
out.
Let's see.
Cup
Okay,
holder flies off.
let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Roll a d20 for me, please.
Are you going to do it?
Yes.
16?
18.
Oh, 18.
18. Bang! You hear this massive crack as the wrecking ball hits your axle, sends the tormentor spinning, and it says, the vehicle grinds and shakes uncontrollably. Until the mishap ends, this vehicle has disadvantage on all dexterity checks and all ability checks. So to repair it, you must make a dexterity saving throw. So that would be to you, Travis.
Uh-huh.
Being inside, you get jostled about, you slam into the walls, and then you can see outside the wheel is like kind of flapping, and you know that if you can just jam this crowbar in there, you can fix it.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Should I try that now?
Yes.
Okay. 17 plus 2, 19.
So you just jam it in there, ka-chunk, and it's ding, 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 ding. It's almost there. It's almost fixed. But you're still kind of fishtailing.
Now, I've been told that Magnus has a vehicle proficiency.
This is also true. And we have Juke on the Tormentor that grants advantage on dexterity saving throws. Can I roll again?
Roll again.
That's an 18 plus
Hey.
2, a 20, a dirty
Oh.
20.
So you juke it, and then you slam in the crowbar, and you fix the wheel.
Yay!
And so
Damn them.
now, next on our list is we will go with Merle.
Okay. Okay.
And so we also have these abilities here, right? So he could swerve over and do raking size, right?
He can raking
Yeah,
size.
because I can't see crushing wheels being
No,
able
yeah,
to.
that wouldn't
do
work.
that.
But I think he could maybe swerve over and.
That thing has sides.
All right, we'll do raking.
Sides.
Yeah, we went with the optimal options package.
Those
Raking
wheels,
sides.
so
We'll
like
go with the
razor
sides.
blades
Okay.
on the wheels.
So with the
Deadly
raking
for a death
size,
race.
let's see now. So go ahead and make a tornado moves to find the cruiser problem.
Yeah, it looks
What's
like the
sign?
driver needs to make a DC.
Yep, DC
saving
13.
throw. Yeah.
So you must make a DC 13 dex save. You actually just automatically
We don't
hit.
have to do anything.
Oh, good.
So we have a red cap driving
Yeah.
our
Red cap
machine.
Do you want to
driver,
roll for him?
But
or-
I think you're going to roll for him. So go ahead.
Okay.
Does he have any bonus to dex, any at all?
No.
A red cap.
That's 13 on the die.
13 on the die. Okay. It collides. There's a big raking sound of damage, but half as much damage on a successful one. So go ahead and do. Vehicle moves out of the way and takes no damage. So no damage.
Okay.
Ah.
I didn't get it.
So you made your way through.
Whoops.
So we'll have a
Right,
raking
right.
side.
Alrighty. So you did your raking scythe. Dale. Carapace.
Carapace, yes.
Yeah.
Apologies in advance. My sister has promised me $1 for every piece of Australian slang I work into this stream.
Nice.
So I say, our driver's a drongo. And I scramble up to one of the harpoon stations.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and harpoon them while shouting, Struth, strike a light.
You're up to like $5 already.
You're doing pretty well.
I'm planning to clean her out. I need money. Okay, so if I fire one of the harpoons, that's still a ranged attack, even though they're up
Yep.
beside us with the sides? Okay, great.
Ooh.
18 plus 5 is 23. I can do
23.
maths.
Okay. Do your harpoon damage.
Ooh. It's not as exciting as 8d8, but, you know, here we are. Oh, they're all over here. I found them. 6 damage. 6
6
total?
damage.
6 damage.
Toong! Bounces off the steel plates
Damage
of the
threshold.
tormentor. The damage threshold of 10.
One thing
That's
to note
armor.
is with your weapons like that, you could also target people on it. So if they're in stations, like you could target other people as well, or you could target the machine.
Really raising the animosity level here.
Yeah. I want to make it personal as quickly as
I
possible.
Raise the animosity of the death race.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, death race. I should have seen that.
All right. So we've had the clean 8, we've had the power 8, we've had the weak 8. Now we're at number 1. Travis, who is running Magnus.
So yeah, I'm gonna point that harpoon flinger at Carapace.
Oh no.
Now that we know that's possible.
I lean backwards
Oh,
to
that's not
avoid the
great,
harpoon.
That is 13 total.
Okay.
And you are considered at half
against
cover.
AC.
I'm at half cover. I am too hard to hit.
Oh, okay.
But good news, as a fighter, I do get to attack twice. So now I'm going to aim again.
Oh,
for
no.
the,
No,
for-
no, no.
Not this time for the vehicle. Wait, what's your damage threshold on your vehicle?
It's 20, just like yours.
Okay, now I'm going to aim
Or
for
it's 10,
Carapace.
just like yours.
Aim for Carapace again. Oh, no, it's another 6. Another 13.
Okay,
Ah.
2 harpoons.
Just
Fly over the
intimidated
top.
him.
Yeah, it was
wha-
definitely intimidation.
The warning
Not,
shot, a warning
not just me
shot.
being very small behind cover.
So, Maggie's gang, what are you going to do? Behind you, you see these battling.
And all of the red caps that are on there, they all just kind of look behind them, and they see this mayhem breaking out, and they just kind of slow down a little bit to not lose sight of this this mayhem.
They're enjoying the bloodlust.
Mm-hmm. Can't help themselves.
Okay. So we will go back to
Suspicious.
the top of the
Yes.
order. So back to Aurelius.
Yes. Can I make a perception check without using up my action for all of this?
Sure.
All right. I wanna look at what's going on behind us. That's rubbish. That's an 8.
Oh,
Okay.
a lot of dust in the air. Oh.
I'm choking.
Yeah. You turn around and look just as like a bat-like creature flaps in your face.
We can't stop here. This is backcountry. Okay, in that case, to hell with it. I'm going to look back towards this mighty machine that we're facing, and I'm going to swing another wrecking ball.
Okay.
That's really good. Oh, no, wait, that's rubbish. That's a 5 plus a 9.
Those are opposite ends of the spectrum.
That's 14. Does 14 hit your vehicle?
It's just whoosh and whisks.
No, our
right
vehicle's
over.
21 armor class.
Shaves a
sweet.
little off the top.
Thank God.
Yeah. You dodged that one. All right, Merle. You just narrowly missed a wrecking ball, but your nimble tormentor
Scythe
is
again.
handling
Scythe
well.
again. This time for sure.
I don't know.
You can do it.
All right, I'll scythe again.
You don't have to roll anything. They
All
have to
right.
make a DC 13 dexterity check.
13 dexterity save.
Okay,
come
blow it,
on,
blow it.
pilot.
Yeah.
That's a third 5 in a row.
Wow. You need a,
Need to
a
retire
new
this die.
This
yeah,
time,
borrow
yeah.
some of
Take
these.
on this one. I'll
So
take
Yeah.
then
Red one.
2d10 plus 2.
Do your damage.
Just like there.
Yeah, that one.
That was
10.
10.
That's a good start.
And an 8. So
8.
20 total.
20 total.
Ooh.
That is a mishap threshold, I
Yeah.
think, for the Demon Grinder.
Bum, 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 bum,
You want to do
bum.
the honors on this one?
Oh boy, it's a
The
D20,
honors.
right?
Yep, D20.
Oh no, I'm afraid. I don't want this honor. That's a 20.
Is that good or
A
is that
20.
bad?
I don't know.
So, you rake with the scythe, and the tires just like shred, and the thing goes.
No, 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 no.
Oh
No,
no!
we need that.
This was the nightmare
flips.
scenario.
So the
That's our
vehicle
Demon
flips
Grinder.
over.
That's our weakness. Being rolled over.
The vehicle flips over, falls prone, and comes to a dead stop in an unoccupied
Oh
space.
no!
Okay.
Any unsecured creature holding on to the outside of the vehicle must succeed on a DC 20 strength saving throw or be thrown.
So I'm in the station. You're at the harpoon
I'm at the
thrower.
harpoon
so I
station.
think we're both okay.
So you're inside?
Yeah.
Okay, so creatures inside the vehicle,
Oh
however,
no.
fall prone and must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or take some damage.
5.
Oh, 23.
23.
Wait, is that 4 or 5 in a row for you?
Well, this one was a 3 plus 2.
This is a dirty 5.
So, Carapace, you
35.
brace yourself in an X formation, and as it's flipping, just somehow you like NASA astronaut yourself, and it just goes by.
It's
How-
all my NASA
however,
training.
I'm a living pinball.
Yes. Aurelius, yes, you are
Oh, please
you're-
don't die.
you are seeing Mammon chuckling a little bit. And you're going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, what about our driver?
That's
Ooh.
Scurv is like, oh no.
He is a fan favorite. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I know. Poor Scurv.
Everyone loves him.
Scurv goes flailing about.
Oh boy.
Not Scurv. Not Scurv. Oh, my
No!
fan art. I just got a Scurv tattoo.
Scurv was like a brother to me.
Oh, no. I named my daughter Scurv.
I didn't care much for Scurv.
Scurv's like, it's short
Boo.
Oh, Scurvy.
Scurvy's even cuter, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
an
his
E
little
at the
brother.
end
Yeah.
of- Little
It's
Scurvy.
an IE instead of.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah, Scurv just boom, 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 and Scurv is unconscious.
Oh,
So your
Flamin' dingoes.
your
that's $2 more.
so your demon grinder has been flipped. It is on its back like a bug. The tormentor hurtles forward. Its target in sight. So that was
A great turn.
a great turn.
Oh boy.
Here. Carapace, you are unharmed, unscathed, and it is your turn.
I am. Are we remotely strong enough to lift this thing?
Is there a
That's a-
way for
that's
them
a
to
real
get
good
it
question.
not prone?
Yes. So if
we
you wish
work
to,
together.
on the tip your
got a +1 to strength.
demon-
I'll crawl myself out of the wreckage of this.
Oh,
As
boy.
it's riding by, as you're flipping, do you want to
Let's
try
see.
to leap onto the other rig?
Oh, that's a great
Oh.
idea from the ghost of Scurv. I know he's not dead yet, but
Might as well be.
Avenge me!
He'll
He makes a
he'll
good
wake up
point.
and he'll have a
Yes.
crazy story to tell.
So yeah, to flip it upright, you're going to have to make a strength saving throw,
oh boy.
and
You have leverage. You have a big
Yeah.
stick.
let's see here.
Get in the wrecking ball.
I'm just
Use
gonna
the-
say right now it's at a DC 20 to
Oh boy.
get it- to get it
I'm
upright.
only a little
Unless-
halfling.
How strong are you?
Not very. I'm 13 strong. Like on a scale of, say, 1 to 20. I'd rate myself a 13. So yeah, I'm gonna try and hop onto their. What's your abominable machine
Oh, the
called?
Tormentor?
The Tormentor. I'm gonna try and leap aboard the Tormentor
Okay.
as it goes past.
So give me a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh.
So as this
I
thing
will
is
do that.
rolling, as it's flipped, it's going to catapult you out of this thing,
Yeah.
and
Ooh, okay, I'm doing maths now, and I'm not very good at it. My theater degree isn't helping. Crazy that. 21.
You have really worked on the backstory of this character.
That one's my backstory.
Yeah, you've got a
21.
couple of thespians on this
21
side
is
of the
good
table.
enough. Merle and Magnus, Magnus, you can see crawling up the side of your tormentor is this maddened halfling fighter with a look of determination
And desperation.
and
Let's
desperation.
be honest.
It is now your turn, Magnus.
Can I reach Carapace? Is she within reach of me?
She would just a little, you probably maybe like 10 feet away.
I'm gonna move closer.
Okay,
then.
so you move up.
You should climb down on the side with me. It's very
Well-
safe.
Well, don't know about all that, but I am gonna take a swing at you
Oh boy.
using Phantom Fist,
Oh boy.
my magical gauntlet punching thing. Well, maybe. That's a 17 against AC.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and so that does 1d4 plus 4, but also
Oh
you
no.
need to
I don't
pass
know, but also.
and I'm really sorry about this. You need to pass a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or be knocked back.
Oh
2d4
no. Okay. All
so
right.
let me roll the damage first. That is a 4 plus 4. It's 8 damage.
Okay. I didn't bring a pen. What am I? Why am I so unprepared? You're wonderful. Thank you.
Wait, that was my pencil.
I'll give it back. Well,
That was
see.
8, was it?
yes, 8
Migrating
damage.
pencil.
8. Thank you. All right. And it was a dex save.
Yeah.
Stole it from Lillard anyway.
Ooh, 21.
Yeah.
Oh, you succeed.
This
That's
die
all.
is really, it's saving my yeah.
Okay, so 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I got distracted. What were you doing?
Oh, I
Yo-
was trying to push
Oh.
Carapace off
I was
the.
being
Okay, but you held
phantom
on.
punched,
Safe.
yeah.
Okay. So it goes now to, and you hear through a telepathic transmission from Maggie. She's like, "Go and finish them."
Happily. And this thing suddenly turns around and is going to begin cruising back toward you.
And
as-
now,
Oh no.
As it does that, you can kind of hear in chorus all of the madcaps saying, "Kick 'em and stick 'em and kick 'em and stick 'em." And they
Oh,
are
I don't
going to
care
be
for
cruising
that
this
at
one.
all.
I don't like that one bit.
I got
And
shivers.
they are going to fire a harpoon at the rig itself.
okay,
And they are going to do it. +6. 19 to hit.
No, our AC is 21.
Just letting you know that they're coming.
Oh, so that was just a shot across the bow. Yeah, okay.
We're going to need some body work done, though.
and so for those of us who don't know what we know what a red
Oh.
cap is, but a madcap is a new monster that Ari has invented.
It is Mad Maggie's kind of signature brand of red cap. These are red caps that have kind of rolled around in Demon Iker. And
Team Iker over
their hat has kind of melted into their face, and they are just absolutely mad.
That's messed
And-
up, dude.
Okay.
That's
Oh, that
really
would make me
disturbing.
mad.
Yeah, I'd be very unhappy.
All right, back to the top of the order. Aurelius,
Yep.
you are picking yourself up from inside the demon grinder that is now just covered in dust. Lying next to you is Scurv, unconscious.
Oh.
Alas, poor Scurv. I never cared for you. And there's just a shot of me like punching a porthole open. Boom.
Okay.
And I crawl out. And, this is mere moments after you leapt. And so I'm going to take a running start and try and also leap towards the Tormentor.
Okay, go ahead, make an acrobatics dex.
Ooh.
Oh, you hate to see that, folks.
That's a 2 on the die. I don't think any sort of dex bonus is going to save me.
No. So you leap and you just go puff in the dust. And,
And you realize that
peels
we're
out.
like 20 feet away from you. You're like, oh.
that was never gonna work, was it?
Okay, Merle.
Can I? Okay, so no one is outside of this vehicle, are they?
Well, yeah, we just established Aurelius, was it?
Yes.
Just climbed out and tried to catch us. And also now Carapace is hanging
Right.
on the side of here. And they're coming back towards us.
We'll see.
Okay.
This is Aurelius.
Is there a way to, like, could we damage another vehicle by, like, hitting it, by
Oh, yeah.
impacting it?
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about going back and running over.
Well, I do get, listen,
Yeah.
I do get that. and I respect
And I
that.
really,
I
really
do.
want
Listen,
You know, I actually kind of like that idea.
I respect your bloodlust. I really do. But we are trying to get that horde. But you know what? You do you, baby doll, and you play however you want.
Okay, I'm going to cast Fireball at Carapace
Oh boy.
I love this.
just because I'm that.
Okay.
I just like anytime someone says, I'm going to do one of these two things, and now I'm going to do a third thing.
Have you just met me?
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Okay. So, yeah.
You know, that's fine. It's fine. I'm sure I'll be fine.
So, where's my?
Is
Oh,
this spell attack? Do you roll? Yeah. Oh, that's a 20. It's a nat 20.
it's a nat 20.
It's
Now, hold on a sec. We're talking about Fireball here,
talking
aren't
about
we?
Fireball.
So I think
So
you're making
yeah,
a save.
You're making
Oh,
a
I'm making a
DC.
save.
Still, a nat 20. You
A nat
can't
20.
You can't ignore the fact that it was a nat 20.
We'll all just know that it was a really good
Because it'll be the
fireball.
only one I have all day.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's not great. It's not great.
I think that nat 20 influenced the bad roll.
That was a 10.
Yeah, see? You're nat 20. Push that dice to 10.
Yeah.
8d6 fire damage.
That's so
Yeah.
many D6.
5, 7,
Because I can't do math.
8, 12,
How many have I done?
and 16. That's
16,
it.
I've got
that's
5.
5.
16.
Wait,
16.
was that only
Okay.
5?
That was 5.
That's 5.
Oh,
got 3
8d6.
more.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
sorry.
You got 3 more to go.
Yeah, I
Bring
am
up
bad
the
at math.
calculator.
17. 19.
And 1 more.
22 total.
Okay. You know, it's fine. I'm a little crispy, but I'm fine.
Well,
I'm
you're also
fine.
named Carapace, so that
Yeah,
would, you know.
exactly. I'm just embodying. Oh boy.
So in a regular material plane, the fireball just goes out. It's a big red ball of fire. However, in Avernus,
Oh no.
as you cast the fireball, devil faces embody the flames, and they cackle as they go towards Carapace, and they just shred away, and they're like,
Oh, I wouldn't have done it in that case.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't
Gee,
care for
that's
this one
good.
bit.
It gives you
As
the
a
willy.
cleric, that must be
Gross.
really upsetting.
That's
for
very
you.
Yeah.
creepy.
Ick.
What would Pan say?
Yeah, Pam would be so disappointed in you.
all right,
I'm going to tell him.
Dale, it is, or Carapace, it is your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna real quick use my second wind to heal.
Okay.
That's 1d10 for a fighter, is it not? Oh. Okay, great, cool.
Plus your
cool.
level?
Oh, plus my level. Plus my level. Great. I'm fine. I'm trucking. Everything's good. Great. I'm just keeping track of my hit points here now.
All right.
I don't need pens. I live in the technological age. Okay. So that's my bonus action.
But this will be the table's pencil.
Thank you. I'm going to. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get probably an attack of opportunity from Magnus, but I would really like to try and scuttle along the side of the car.
Okay.
Of the
Tormentor.
Inferno.
Tormentor. Why won't Tormentor stick in my head? Tormentor.
Tormenting, isn't it?
try to
It's not
scuttle
Australian.
Along the side. Yeah, that's it. That's it. If it was a ute, I'd be fine. Boom! There's another
Help
dollar.
you another
dollar.
Yeah.
I'll set him up. You knock him down.
So I don't know whether that'll be easy enough or whether I should be making an acrobatics roll or an
As the
athletics roll.
tormentor is hurtling across the hellscape, in fact, this is leaving this in the dust.
Oh jeez. Oh no, you're so far away.
Bye.
And probably about here now. Yes, it'll make an acrobatics check. However, Magnus, should you choose to opportunity attack,
Yeah.
make it so.
Why would I not?
Well, tell, you know.
10. Is it just a regular? Yeah, 10 plus. Let's say Phantom Fist again since I'm pulling the thing. So that's an 18 against AC.
Yep, that hits.
Well, I'll cut that as roll 2, 6, and then another saving throw against being pushed back.
Yep. Oh, nat 20.
There we are. You brace yourself.
Yay.
You take the shot.
6.
So now make your dexterity acrobatics as you scuttle around the side of the tormentor.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So that one's another number. That's 24, 23, something like that.
You nimble like a spider monkey. scuttle around the back.
That's how I climb.
All right. Next up, it is Magnus.
At my position at the harpoon, how far away am I from Merle?
You would have to open the hatch, go inside the tormentor, and then you're about maybe 10 feet away from him. Maybe.
How many hit points do you have, Merle? You're good. I tell Merle.
That's never a pleasing question.
I tell Merle to gun it with the I-core. And
Or as an
charge
Australian would say, fang it.
Oh.
and charge this other war machine there, and then I'm going to ready my move action.
Okay.
That when just before impact, I'm going to jump.
Sweetness. Okay. You get the
So
command.
pop open the cap. Open the
Now,
can.
hold
of-
on a second. It's not his turn yet, is it?
Oh.
Well, it's just he's holding his action until it comes back. Oh, that's right. Comes back to the top of
Then,
the order.
as the tormentor
Whoa.
zooms past me, I call upon my oath of conquest. I reach a clawed hand out to Merle, and I say, "Reverse," and cast command. I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, Merle.
I would like that too.
Merle's pretty smart.
Yeah. Well,
He's a cleric. He's got wisdom for days.
not that smart.
What is that? No.
12 plus 6, 18.
You're pretty good at this, Merle.
Hey, that's the first time anyone's ever said that to Dad. All right,
Merle!
you did it.
and I just have my hand out like this, watching the cars still zoom away, and I'm like,
And I think it's a local thing, so I'm.
but I said reverse.
Not having a great day in hell.
No, it's a bad day for Aurelius today, isn't it?
it?
Bad day in hell. Oh, I'm writing that down. Can I have the pencil back? Oh, thanks. Bad day in hell.
Okay. So then, now it's Merle's
now
turn.
it is Merle's.
Okay, so I pop the top, tentatively smell it. Woo!
It smells
Make,
great.
make a con saving throw.
Dad.
What?
No, they're gone. If you take damage from this, I'm going to be so mad.
15 and 3. So 18.
18. So it your whole sinuses just turn into like a dazzling kaleidoscope of awfulness. And
That actually sounds kind of good.
Yeah, everything kind of goes white for
like
a while, a
huffing
little
horseradish.
dreamy, a little weird, and then you snap back to reality.
All right.
But you're
Pop,
okay.
pop the cap open, I guess. I'm assuming there's a fuel tank cap.
Yep.
And pour in the Ichor and or Icor.
There we go.
And
Let's go with Itcher.
pour in the
The
Itcher.
worst of all worlds.
But at least we all lose.
Truly
Yeah, then we all hate it.
Yeah.
That's
and
great.
yell out, ramming speed! Just because Merle's an Animal House fan.
Here we go.
You hear a cheer from all the madcaps on
Because they, hey,
Okay.
they know. They know.
So you pour in the Itcher,
Thank you.
and it guzzles in, and it goes down, and you can just feel this like screaming sound inside as the whole war machine just like lurches into unholy power, and your accelerator is throttled down, but now it just seems like hordes of demons are shoving you forward, and you blister down the ram for the ramming speed, and you're headed straight at the scavenger.
Now, does that count as Merle's action or Merle's move action?
That counts
Ooh.
as as Merle's action.
Okay. Get out. Run. Sorry.
No, no, it's okay.
Where?
I don't know, but I'm
Yeah.
going to jump off.
Actually, yeah, no, that is your move. So you do have an action now.
You can
Okay.
play this.
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. On yourself,
Ramming
I
speeds.
assume?
On myself.
All jabs forward.
Yeah, what? What have you done for me other than throw me into the jaws of
I
danger?
envision that when you cast Shield of Faith, it takes the form of just a seatbelt.
I'm not gonna. How are we gonna? No, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
do
jump.
Okay. How does Shield of Faith work? Do you know?
Yeah,
Okay,
of
I
course.
don't.
I'm not crazy. I just don't have the card.
It's fine. He
Yeah,
does
he'll
it.
cast it. Boop. The shield
It's
goes.
successful.
Whoop, seatbelts go.
Good.
And,
All right. And an airbag. Can I have an airbag? Come on,
no,
give me an airbag.
it'll be a
Spectral
hell.
airbag.
It'll be a hell airbag. So
Oh, that's
no
true.
guarantees.
Filled with the screams of the damned.
So now it is Carapace's
Very
turn.
Okay.
You are clutching to the side.
I-
All of a sudden, it lurches forward.
Yeah. I'd like to probably climb up on top
Okay,
of the tormentor
I
now.
don't know what any of that means.
Yep.
And then ideally,
That's
how
your
far away is the Mad Maggie's?
They are now probably within 60 feet.
Okay, all right, because I would love to pull out my longbow and see if I can target their driver
Okay.
with a banishing arrow.
Okay.
Oh.
Excellent. So
Alright.
make a dexterity acrobatics check
All right.
to climb up to the top.
Oh, nice.
Okay, all right. That's 26.
Boop. You scramble up.
It's
you-
all I'm good at.
And now you target. You pull out your longbow. You target the. You see the madcap driver.
In the helm, it's
In the
three-quarter cover.
3/4 cover. Ooh, which is +5, right? Ooh, okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. It'll be great if it works. That's a 17, 26 to hit.
26, so that is... You hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Ooh.
about.
Your
Banishing
arrow
arrow.
sails
Sniper
through the air,
action. Yeah.
nails the madcap. Just
So now you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
The
oh
DC
boy.
is pretty low.
Madcaps
though,
are
to
well
be
known
it
for
fair.
is very
charisma.
low.
Yeah.
That will be a 9.
Whoa!
Oh, DC was 12. Okay, so the driver of Mad Maggie's vehicle has been harmlessly transported to the Feywild until the end of its next turn, when it will return in the space that it left.
So now this is just hurtling forward.
It's so the arrow goes shoo, hits the madcap. The madcap's like eyes go whoop and poof gone and like little sparkles. And now that your scavenger is out of control, operating without a driver, Magnus, your turn. It's hurtling, coming closer, and it's about ready for jump time.
Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to jump,
Okay.
as Strongbad would say, and I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump.
All right.
I'm going to jump off.
All right. Let her rip.
Whoa. You're going to jump off the vehicle I just strapped myself into?
Yeah.
You're not going to, like, jump onto them? You're just going to leave?
Listen, if I could time it, okay. What's the DC check? The difference between timing it just jumping off and surviving versus timing it that I jump as they impact and land after they've stopped moving.
I would say that's probably about a DC. Well, it depends. If you want to jump and land and not take any relatively little damage, then I would say DC 20. If you want to just jump and just grab onto something and possibly take some damage, then the DC 15.
I'm fine with taking damage.
Okay.
So, yes, I'm trying to jump at their vehicle then as we impact. Because
There are
that
no
will
pl-
be more dramatic.
And think of the, in like the slow-mo.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Two-page
Cinematically, it's way
spread.
more interesting.
Explosions behind
Oh,
them.
we'll see.
No, it's not going to be that
Well,
interesting.
so what am I rolling?
If you're going to do a DC 15,
What, like,
Dex.
what's the check?
Yeah, Dex, yeah.
Yeah, then that's not great. It's a 10. Uh-huh. Yes, it's a 10.
Okay.
Do I have any items? No. Hold on. Nobody look at me. Don't look at me. Nope. Okay. All right.
Do you have your safety harness from pedals to the middle?
Not with me.
Okay.
No safety harness. But that's the way you do things in hell.
That's it. That's what
So-
hell's all about.
So if you can imagine the two war machines are hurtling at each other, top speed. They are just about to collide. Magnus leaps and just sails right over.
Okay.
You are going to impact on the other side for 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Make a dexterity acrobatics check to roll to your feet or tumble into the dust.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
Whew. So
He stuck the landing.
you miss the thing entirely, but in the middle of the air, you manage to like coordinate your body and land like a cat.
Or Mary Lou Retton.
Like Mary Lou Red.
Yeah.
Madcaps.
All right. So
The two are just pretty much ready to impact.
now what can I do now that I am driverless in terms of moving?
You can either make a dexterity check to try to get to the wheel.
There's nobody on board that wants to get to the wheel.
All right.
They are
feel way
going
too
right at what they want.
It's
Suddenly
it's
I'm happy I'm
happening.
not on
So
any of
you
these
can just
machines.
cheer madly or jump.
All right. What I will do is, as we are going, I'm going to shoot 2 harpoon flingers
Okay.
and just soften them up a little bit. You know.
All right.
All right. So the first one is a 24 to hit
Against our vehicle?
against your vehicle. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And that one will do 2d8 plus 1 and d8s. Do you still have all of d8s? Yes. I will grab one of those.
We don't have a wrecking ball anymore.
It's nothing.
10, 11 damage. And the second harpoon
Thank you.
is a 10. So that is going to fly wide of the vehicle, and then we are going to collide.
Okay. So one harpoon sticks, boom, and then the line is attached, and then collision, kablamo. This is going to be a lot.
We are both, yeah.
So I'm just going to say that's, I would say that's going to be about, so
Just roll 3d20.
yeah, it's going to be a lot of d6. So I'm going to say it's about 55 points of damage to your scavenger.
All right.
Um,
Can I use communal pencil?
Yes.
Thank you.
So that
Cast
will
communal pencil.
It's pensile.
That's good. That was good.
The
so that will
pencil
be
and the itcher.
that will be a mishap threshold for the Madcaps.
Oh, for sure.
Your tormentor, on the other hand, will be totaled. However, with your shield, your spell, how much does that defend?
It increases his AC plus 2.
AC plus 2. Okay. So
We looked it up on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. D&D Beyond.
cool. So you are going to take 50 points of damage.
Well,
Well, hold on. You have,
I got nothing.
you do.
What?
Hold on. There's something you can do. We found this out the other day. Maybe not.
Thank God you're here.
No, I was wrong.
Do I have a not die spell?
No, I was wrong.
Okay.
Nope. Yep. Anyways, you're dead.
Okay.
He's not dead.
Oh,
So-
Merle Pate.
He is also unconscious.
Head-on collision.
And still strapped into the vehicle.
still strapped in.
At least you were
Awesome.
strapped in. I'm like loose on the top like a rag doll. I'm not looking forward to this
Yeah.
damage I'm about to take.
You died as you lived.
Yeah. Strapped in with an airbag in my
Well, that's
face.
like, you still have the haunted doll at this point, I believe.
Carapace,
Yeah.
make your, I would say, a strength athletics to hold on.
Yeah. That's an 8.
An 8. You
8
are
total.
catapulted up into the air, and you slam back down into the ground, and you are going to
Only a
take.
tiny little soul. Well, lack of soul.
It's like a fly on the windshield.
We'll get through.
You are going to take 35 points of damage.
Oh boy! Oh
You get
boy,
shot up
am
about
I dead.
30 feet in the air, and both you land.
Yeah, I am out.
Okay, you
Everyone who is still in that tormentor is dead.
Totally toasted.
Anyway, I'm a mile back, just sort of looking.
So now, in retrospect, that worked out pretty well for you.
Hey, what
I
happened?
was a bit annoyed before, but
Guys? Guys? Is
I have-
everyone okay?
7 red caps.
7 red caps. All of them are going to take
Or bad
50
caps.
points of damage.
Yeah. Oof. All right. They all just are just a cloud of blood mist now, as they all kind of pop like little fireworks.
So they go hurtling, and red caps fly everywhere. The tormentor does 3 flips in the air, on fire, smoke everywhere. You see Merle, like, strapped in.
You can learn a lot from a dummy.
And Magnus, you watch as it kind of flies over your head, and then there's a smoking wreckage everywhere. The scavenger is totaled. Soul coins from Maggie's heist lie everywhere, scattered at your feet.
I rolled to pick them up.
It is your turn, Magnus.
I
or
think
no,
he just went.
It is your turn, Aurelius.
So I am a tiefling of Mammon. I suspect that I have at least one of these soul coins with me.
You do.
I'm going to look at the pillar of smoke billowing out of the wreckage in the near distance. I'm going to trudge over towards the cockpit of this machine. And if I've learned anything at this stream, it's that these things are coin operated.
Yes.
And I am going to move Scurv out of the pilot's seat. I'm just going to sort of toss him on the ground. Get out of
Aw,
here.
Scurv.
You'll be safer there. And I'm going to take the one coin I've got and click it into the machine and just see what this will do. Maybe it will burst me off of the ground, send it hurtling towards the wreckage.
So
Or a Milky Way could come out of the dashboard.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Either
a win
is
also.
good. Either
In
is
hell,
good.
those are rare.
So you put it into the upside down demon grinder. You pop it in, and you're like, goes
Grip
and
the steering wheel.
soul like sucked into the thing. It charges with energy, but it doesn't flip it back onto it.
Can I try and wrench the steering wheel, make that strength save you were talking about? to flip
You'd
the
have to
thing?
actually get out and try to push it yourself.
Can I try that?
Sure, DC 20.
Let's do
I
it.
believe in you.
I'll
You're
try
strong.
it. I'll hang on. I'll hang on as it runs away and try and clamber into the cockpit as it
Mammon's
goes. I
miracle.
got to roll higher than
Yeah,
a 5
here we
one of
go.
these times,
You're due.
Oh, nat 20.
What?
What?
That's
Baby,
the time.
baby.
That's
You flip it twice and it ends up back on its back.
Yeah. Can we get the table cam? I'm not joking about this. Nat 20.
So you against your own disbelief, maybe you push on it, and just sort of happens that the soul coin is sucked into the demon grinder. It's charged up. It flips over and roars to life. So it's back on its feet.
Oh, boy.
Next up, Merle.
Okay.
You make a death save.
All right.
You can do it, Merle. It's a D20.
Yeah, where'd my D20 go?
Come on
Oh,
right in
there
front
it is.
there.
Okay. That's not going to do it, I would assume. A 6?
6. So you go down on death
That's
save.
a 9. It
A
has
9?
the-
Oh,
yeah,
I
a
know.
little
Oh, I'm
dot.
sorry.
So-
A 9.
Not that that's better, but
Still dead.
Still
Do you
down.
need the pencil
A
back?
death save.
here. Yeah.
And
Failure.
as you are in sort of this twilight realm, you start to feel the pull of Avernus on your soul.
Ooh.
Just to let you know.
Not about that life.
Carapace.
I don't think there's much life to be about.
All right. Okay.
So
Come
there
on.
are two wrecked war machines.
Ooh, that's a 13.
So death save check.
Death save check.
You feel the same as you're struggling to hold on to your life, but you can feel like whispers pulling at you.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Goody.
Magnus,
So how
Don't
many
worry, I'm coming
coins
for
are we
you.
talking about here?
talking
Someday.
about a
Yeah.
big sack, probably with 50 soul coins.
Okay, so I scooped those up.
Okay.
One. And then I'm going to go to Merle for my
Okay.
move action. And then, because I love Merle so much, I'm going to action surge to try to help him stabilize. I can do that, right? I can help. How do I do that?
You put the paddles on my chest.
I think I just start hey, wake
Gonna
up.
smack him
Hey,
around.
wake up.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
13 plus nothing.
Okay. You smack him around. It doesn't look like he's coming around, but there may be a hint of life still there.
Okay.
What is your alignment?
What is my alignment?
Yes.
It is, you mean I'm good?
Yeah. Are you good aligned or evil?
I'm lawful good.
Okay. As you pick up this sack, however, for the purposes of this adventure, you are able, because you have made a bargain with the bitter breath, the warlord. You grabbed the sack, and as you hold the sack in your hands, now this massive cloud splits open over your head. A demon or a devil appears.
Aw,
A pit
man.
fiend flies down, and he says, "You have won. You have retrieved the soul coins." And he says, "My name is Bell, and I am looking for such as you. Even though your soul is good, you still have shown your valor and your might, and I would be very interested in procuring your services in the future."
Cool. It's kind of a package deal, though. So anyway, you could make my friend not dead.
That can be arranged.
Sick.
So he says to you, should your friend wish to give me 1 year of your lives in service to me,
Sure.
I shall bring him back for the dead.
What? Just his, though, right? Not mine.
Well, your package deal, are you not?
Okay, then how about 6 months each?
6 months each.
With holidays off.
He's very religious.
Make
like-
sure that it all happens at once. It's not just
Yeah.
every
Oh,
now
yeah,
and
yeah,
then.
yeah. 6
One
months
day
back
for
to
the
back.
next
I don't want
I
it
see.
spread out.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
He's like,
And health insurance.
so
Yeah.
Merle from within your sort of in-between realm.
Elvis?
He's like, I see you, baby. I'm coming for you.
I'm such a fan. I loved you in Harem Scarum.
He's like, thank you much. I'll be coming for you. I'll see you soon.
Oh, wait,
Merle."
I'm being tugged back. Back.
He's like, so long, baby. And you go back, wake up, but you feel written somewhere on your soul, there's a contract, and 6 months of your service has been given to the pit fiend Bell, who was once the ruler of Avernus and now wishes his throne to be returned to him.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make a deal with the devil, that's
right?
a pretty good one.
Hey, Merle, welcome back. Good news, bad news.
And for you, Bell offers you the same deal. He says, for you, we're nimble and you are clever and strong, but for a year of your time, I will bring you back and you'll be in my service.
See,
Do you accept, or do you wish to make another death save?
my wisdom's not great, so I feel like Carapace is gonna just go, yes, great, not dying, love it.
So, poof, in a puff of brimstone, poof, you are snapped back to yourself. And now you can feel etched somewhere deep within you is this contract that binds you to Bell.
Man, you didn't even get days off.
Right?
Didn't even think to negotiate.
What a fool. Never take the first offer.
Can we
Aurelius-
unionize? No. Oh, we'll talk.
Very
about it.
anti-union
We're in hell
down here in
so
hell, yeah.
I didn't know if there was a hell union.
Aurelius, Bell looks at you and knows that your soul is already claimed by Mammon
Mm-hmm.
and says, I will have you someday.
You're welcome to try.
He's like, oh, but
Not today,
knows, but knows you are protected by forces more powerful than he is. And he's like, oh. And there, we shall, I believe it is time, we shall conclude this episode.
Thank you.
And Magnus and Merle, you are now minions, and Carapace, you are now minions of Bell.
It happens. You know?
We're co-workers.
Yay!
Oh,
that's
a
gonna make
nice
for some strife,
ending.
but also interesting character growth.
Yep, it's gonna be great. It'll go like a goanna.
All right, and that brings you up to $20 from your sister.
With that from Down Under, we have closed this game. Well done, team.
Thanks,
Thank
Adam.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
That's
Yay.
great.
Thank you. That was great. It was fun. Thanks, Ari, for joining
was
us.
awesome.
Thanks,
Yeah,
everybody.
great.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Who are
Great
some
being
of
your
the
teammate.
unique
Good day,
Yes,
mate.
I'm so sorry you got
or
stuck
potential
behind.
allies that will be seeing in Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus?
On the top side, you're going to go through Baldur's Gate, and you're also going to do a dip